Multiplying your goal can increase your creativity and help you actually break through some of the goals that you currently have or are maybe stuck on. But first, I'm Jeff Bittner. This is the After the License channel. This is where we help new agents build their real estate business. Like, comment, subscribe, basically anywhere you get podcasts and anywhere you do social media. So multiplying your goal is a trick or a hack that I've picked up from some smart people I've been around over the last 10 years. When you notice someone is a really high performer, they're a serial entrepreneur, or they really kick butt in certain areas and really just kind of tackle things above and beyond what other people do, you start to pick up some tips and tricks from them if you're around them enough and if you ask the right questions. And one thing that I've picked up from several really smart people in my life is the trick about multiplying your goal. If you're stuck on something, right? And maybe you're just in a rut, or maybe you're struggling with how many people you're going to contact this week in your real estate business, or you're struggling with how many listings you're going to take or how many buyers you have. Multiplying your goal and then trying to solve that problem versus the current problem that you have can really spark some creativity and potentially solve the initial problem that you were struggling with. So let's run through some examples. So often on this channel, we've talked about, real estate is a contact sport. You have to have contacts and you have to go out and meet new people every single day and every single week to have success in this business. Well, maybe you're trying to meet 5 people a day or 3 people a day. But if you took a step back and you said, okay, I want to multiply that, right, by a lot. Maybe I want to meet 50 people tomorrow or 50 people in one day next week. If you start to solve for that, more often than not, you're going to maybe hit your goal of 50 people, maybe not, but you're going to crush your original goal of meeting 3 to 5 people. So what does that look like, right? Most likely you can't meet 50 people in one day by just going about your daily business. But you might be able to meet 50 people at a networking event. You might be able to meet 50 people if you're sitting at a coffee shop and have a sign up that says, hey, I'm a real estate agent. Ask me about the crazy real estate market. You might be able to meet 50 people if you think outside of the box and really take some specific actions to go and meet those people. I'll give you one more example. Maybe you want to take some listings, right? And maybe your goal is to have a couple listings at any given time. Well, what would happen if you multiplied that goal? Instead of 1 listing or 2 listings, your goal is to take 10 listings in the next 2 weeks. Well, what would that look like? You would probably have to multiply how many contacts and how many reach outs and how many conversations you're having with sellers. You might even need to tailor or switch up how you're meeting and connecting with people. Are you actually going to each one of these people's houses and sitting down with them at their kitchen? Or are you doing presentations over Zoom? Are you doing some aggressive reach out with virtual CMAs or some special gifts, right? Again, if we start to multiply our goal and we start to push the boundaries of where our current thinking is at, we start to come up with new solutions and we start to come up with ultimately the thing that was going to solve the initial problem that we're having, but we're just thinking about it in a bigger, different way. So I challenge you to try that with whatever you're struggling with, whatever you want to accomplish, whether it's contacts, buyers, listings, maybe it's a personal goal. Maybe you want to run a half mile. Well, guess what? In order to run a half mile, if you start training for a 5K, you're going to hit that half mile much, much, much sooner. So use that as a trick to adjust your mindset, look at things from a different perspective, and hopefully break through those initial goals that you have. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. Drop a comment below if you just enjoyed this video. It helps the algorithms, helps these videos get shown to other people, and I'll catch you on the next one.